It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. Paul George fires. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Carter. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
To Paul George. For three. His first effort off the mark. Shot from the lane won't go. To George. McCollum. And Jay, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George. Down to 5 on the 24 to Towns. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And scores.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Offensive board to the outside. Love. Can't get the bounce. To Carter. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
That's out of bounds off a Bull. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Vucevic. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Celtics have it. Towns. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jason Terry here against Harden. To Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Harden. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over.
Come on, bro. At least contest the shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Not that time. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Towns. Hayward. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
Catch up, baby.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Has a chance. Harden shot, no good. And Towns with the flush. The smooth, fluid game from Karl Anthony Towns. Straight on three, at the buzzer. And so we're through one here at United Center with the Bulls on top. Jay and I come back to the Windy City after this. You're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Short jumper won't go down. Love to Towns. Strong finisher, Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Carter. It's the Celtics with the rebound. To Paul George. Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
And a pass stolen by Boston. To George. The pass set it all up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Barnes. Knocked loose. Vince Carter to Harrison Barnes. Fine to shoot. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions. Alston.
Not that time. A pass taken away by the Celtics. To Paul George. Oh, he missed a short one there. Vucevic to Carter. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To George. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Screen coming. Vince Carter looking for his man. Nikola Vucevic. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
George. Screen coming. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Vince Carter. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To McCollum. George. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Here we go. I got him. I got ball.
To Collison. Five to shoot for the Bulls.
Watch the back door. Hit him.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
Paul George. Now 4 for 9.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Vince Carter to Vucevic. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most.
Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. First half in the books. The Bulls have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Bulls have it.
I got him. Let's go. In the stance. He's coming. Can you stance?
To Vucevic. Shot from in close, no good.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Let's go.
A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. And finishes strong.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Paul George to Towns. Here comes the screen. McCollum to Love. 4-3. Well defended, but Kevin Love still hits it from 3.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Curling inside. Short jumper off the mark.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Cruises inside for 2.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Watch cut.
3 seconds is the call. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To Love. To Towns. Love. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Vit. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece. It's some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Boston with the basketball to Paul George. And count the basket.
Timeout for Chicago.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Harden, tough matchup against George. Goaltending's called. Count the basket.